This is the only place in the UK to have polar bears. Welcome to Yorkshire Wildlife Park. The very first time we have been here, and yes, it's been recommended to us loads to come here and check it out. Fairly new location. I hope you enjoy the ride. It's a great attraction vlog, this, something very different. I don't actually know what that is. It's a Gelada. Gelada? G-L-A-D-A, but look at that. That is a beautiful specimen. Absolutely beautiful. Got some babies in there as well. There's a lot of like natural beauty around this park. We are quite close to Yorkshire Dales, so you can imagine there's hardly anything around us. Right, so this is also one of two places in the UK that have hyenas, which we're trying to think if we've seen.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have a look and see if there's any more places.
Can't really see it. We can see here in Wiltshire Wildlife Park, and I have to say from going around, I can't actually think of anywhere else that's got them as well, but it is quite early in the morning. Now the park actually opens at 9, it shuts at 5, and you book an hour time slot. We booked 10 o'clock because it is 4.5 hours from where we live, so it's not close. We have come here especially to see the polar bears, haven't we?
Yeah.
In fairness. However, you know, when we look at across, it just look at it, the way it's laid out is absolutely stunning. Yeah, it's quite early, there's a few animals out, but we're going to head to the polar bears, make sure we've got them under, and then we're going to do another lap of the park and experience it, bring you along for the ride. Right, to say we're getting lost is a bit of an understatement, isn't it? I do like coming, I know, I do like coming new places, however I do like a map that actually points you in the direction you want to go. Because I have to say, we're still looking for the bloody polar bears, and they're in two areas as well. It's worth noting. So they got Project 1 and Project 2, which we think are split between male and female, which is why they're in different locations. However, it's so poorly signposted, and I really do not like the one-way system at all. It really feels like you're sort of rushed the beginning bit with one-way system.
What way's what?
It's rushed. I have no idea where we are.
One of them's polar bears, one of them's camels. Take a gamble.
Right, okay.
I think you prefer camels.
I don't know. I don't know. I just have no idea. They not link? They don't link, do they?
No, they don't link.
Where does that go?
And I see hay, which makes me think that you prefer camels.
But that's... I don't think that goes anywhere up there.
Let's go somewhere.
We are so confused, it's unreal. No, it doesn't look. It just sort of stops. Doesn't it?
Surely it goes round. I don't know.
Oh well, we'll find something soon. Cody, I chose right.
You did choose right.
So this is the world's largest carnivore, Cody. I actually didn't know that.
A lot of people looking, which fills me with hope.
And there are people looking. Is there something to look at?
Yeah, right there. In that cage bit. Can't see much of it.
I can see its backside. Fair play. So we sort of have liftoff.
They might be feeding them at the moment.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they've been let out yet. We'll see if we can get a better view. There they are, cod. Project 2 polar bears. Right, so I've got it completely wrong, yeah? That's what we're saying.
Well, I don't know, because I think that one, which is heading towards inwards, could be a younger one.
So there is a mother and triplets. There is actually 8. Kurt was right.
Yeah, there's a mother and triplets and 4 males.
Mother and triplet and 4 males. I don't think these are males. They don't look big enough. These are the world's largest carnivores.
Yes, what I mean. I think that one there at the gate.
Oh, it can come out.
Oh.
I didn't realise that was open.
I think that one's the mother.
I have to say the space here is fantastic. It does make it a little difficult to see some of these. So in here we've got these antelope ones. I want to tell you what the names are, but I can't. We couldn't see the leopards because they're in there at the moment doing grass cutting, as you can probably hear in the background, so the leopards aren't out. We've got zebras down the back, and also from just going in the giraffe house, they actually get let from the giraffe house over on the right there, right the way into this field to to form part of the Into Africa. Yeah, got zebras in there. And then over this side, we've got rhinos.
You can see the back one.
These are actually some of the biggest enclosures I've seen, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I can see one over there, look.
To be fair, apart from Chester's rhinos, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean Chester, Chester's on a whole new level, to be fair. This isn't going to compare by any means, but it is rather nice here. The landscape's lovely. So we can see one over there. It does seem like they're doing a lot of maintenance and cleaning this morning, so there's not...
It's not very big.
It's not very big, is it?
It's a good size. But there's one, oh no, it's laying down as well, that probably doesn't help.
There's one on the other side of the gate that looks a bit bigger.
That thing looks massive, the other side of the gate. Czech Republic, and one came from Germany.
Now we have given up the map. The map isn't good. I'm sorry, the map isn't good, and some of the signage is really suspect. Suspect signage. We would have missed the Polar Bear Project 2 without taking the wrong turn, effectively.
Yeah.
However, down here, I'm guessing this is where they do a few of the shows. They got the Vamps, Ollie Murs playing here. Looks like a little show area over there. So Project Polar is that way with Land of the Tiger. However, Lion Country's up there, which we think is that bit over there. So that's where we're going to head next, go and see the lions before heading back down to the other polar bears. I feel like there's loads we've missed in the middle.
Oh, I think there is as well.
Loads. Including what looks like a wallaby walkthrough. I don't remember seeing that on the website either, God. There's loads of stuff here. We had a look on the website, didn't we? And we were kind of like, oh yeah, this looks really good. But when we've actually got here, there feels to be so much more here. It didn't feel like it was going to be this big. The place is rammed. The queue to get into the car park was huge. But they were great on the gate, weren't they? The guy on the gate was brilliant. They were scanning really fast, and once you're in, you're in. There's a little shopping, there's a little shopping village out the front. Just a little bit sort of taken back by how big it is. Actually, it's really quite good.
Actually, I don't think we have missed much going down here.
No, we haven't seen all the animals yet though. But Lion Country, that's where we're going next.
What's this still at?
It's Lion Country. It's a country full of lions. So we've got a few females asleep over here. Got a female asleep over there, and then you might be able to make out the male is just sitting over there, chilling out. But the spot's just massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're all asleep.
So, do I have water down here, or they literally swim between the two?
Oh, I don't know. I think they got a little walkway under here. Maybe they don't. In fact, I don't think they can go. They're obviously separate groups because we've got some electric fencing, so they're obviously classed as two separate groups. I'm guessing this is the current breeding pair, the female and the male down there. So potentially, actually, we thought the male could get round the back, but it looks like they're in three separate enclosures, all of which big size. To be fair, they're all asleep. They're all just chilling out today. Don't blame them, to be honest with you. So this is officially the bottom end of the park from the entrance, but this is where all the shopping and everything is down here. So we're going to have a little look around there now. We really can't quite get our bearings, can we? Struggling a bit with bearings. But blown away by how big it is. To give you an idea, the Ferris wheel there, which you might be able to see in the background, is where the entrance to the park is. That's right in the shopping village. So it shows how far we've come to get down to the back, but it does look incredible here. It really does. Now down the right end of the park is very much food and drink land.
Yeah.
Meerkat Manor, which we'll have a look at shortly. And let's show you the map. There is an app, Cod.
There's an app?
Yep, there's an app.
So
yeah, we started in this bit, which we walk round. So this is a one-way system. A lot of this is a one-way system. This bit's really annoying because we could see the tigers, couldn't we, standing under the waterfall, but you can't. It's here. You can't go there to see them. You'd have to walk all the way around and all the way around and all the way back down, which we haven't even actually got to yet. A little bit of a pain here, to be honest, as well.
I also don't get how this works, because that's side to side, yet the second when you get down here, you have to turn back.
Yeah.
It doesn't make
any sense. But then that can't be one-way system going. Oh, that must be just around here, I think, because otherwise you wouldn't get out of the park.
I don't know.
But this is the most annoying one in existence. I have no idea why this has to be like this, but there we go.
So, yeah.
There we go. Yeah, we got a bit you know, the map, looking at it, looks all right, but we got really confused with it off the bat. And of course, I'm just going to point out on here, Project Polar 2 cod.
Oh yeah, it's not even on here.
It's not on the map.
And they've had them for a while, haven't they? Like.
So this is where we got confused. The signage is appalling, I actually think, around the park. The
loads
signage
of
is really
animals
bad.
as well.
But Project Polar 2 is actually, it's here, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I think
it's like over
playground. It's over here.
Here. Yeah.
Now, of course, it might be new for 2023. I get that, but we are May half term now, so I kind of expected it to be there, to be honest with you. He's coming to say hello, Cod. Oh, he's sunbathing. He's sunbathing. How many there are? So we've got a selection down here, we've got sunbathing there, we've got a big one over there, we've got right here, right over to the entrance there. And of course, if you're in the cafe as well, the cafe seats there, look, view straight out onto the baboons. Which I absolutely love. And of course, again, we've said it as we've gone round, but these low fences are brilliant. So these stop the baboons climbing over these plastic things, and you can see you've got electric underneath.
Oh, I didn't even realise there was like 5 of them over there.
Loads, little baby ones over there, look.
They're right by your table.
That's amazing, it really is. Now down in Lima Wood we have the painted dogs. Look, they look so cute and furry and lovely. Obviously they'll tear you to shreds, but that's
One in your house, didn't you?
that's irrelevant really. Look at him, look, just basking in the sun there. Oh, he's rolling upside down. You just want to go pat his belly.
You do, that's the worst part.
Yeah. Again, they'll tear you apart.
Cages are just open. Like,
Oh, I love it,
there.
yeah. So this is our Lima walkthrough. So just say that again, Cole, because I kind of missed what you said there. What does it say?
What about the tiger?
No, don't
Oh.
touch the Lima,
Oh, don't touch it.
because it will...
It may bite.
And you said...
I want to touch it.
There we go. Heard it here first. If it jumps on him, he's going to cuddle it, were his exact words.
Yeah.
Happily, there we
I
go.
don't think it's jumping at anyone anyway. They look nice and relaxed.
They do look quite chilled down there, don't they?
I think they've got 2 types though.
They're cleaning each other.
They've got 2 types though anyway, is what that sign says.
Oh, they look really diddy, don't they?
Yeah.
Aren't they sweet?
So one side and the other.
So this is the original polar bears. You're saying 12 acres for polar bears?
Wait, no. It's divided 12 acres in either side. So there's 6 acres this side of the park with the animals on.
Is it equally divided?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Right, okay. Didn't look that big down the other end. But this is the original one, so this is the one I expect to look a little bit more
I reckon this
special.
one's going to be a lot bigger. Like, a lot bigger.
So this one is a world-class 10-acre reserve. So it got to be only 2 acres down the other side. And as Cody's just found out, this is the largest built polar bear enclosure experience outside of Canada.
So this is the next biggest place. And we're walking straight down the middle, I think.
So obviously they've gone through the ice fair. I think most people think they need to be on ice all the time, and ice is very important to them. However, for breeding, they prefer
I'm
not to
swimming
be
around.
on ice.
But
yeah, look, he's having a swim. Look.
He is.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. So this is a 10-acre site, and as you can see as we pan round here, it's all of it. He's over here, look, standing up. Bloody hell, look at him.
Yeah, these are definitely males.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So he's having a swim over this side. I'd advise that seagull be getting out of the way fairly quick, to be honest.
I
Wow.
reckon they cut down to 2 male, 2 female, which would explain why we've only seen 4.
I don't know, I've only seen 4 at the moment.
Oh, because I reckon they've only got 4. These are deep as well.
It is, yeah. And then this one is a little bit closer.
Oh my god.
My life, yeah, these things
How
are
many
quite...
counting? 1, 2, 3, 4 here. There's 4 here. So the other 2, there's a kayak there. I wonder who's brave enough to do that.
Wow. Oh my God. Wow.
He knows how to pose for the camera, don't he?
Like, wow.
He's found the meat.
He's found some meat, that.
Yeah, I think he's the biggest.
He is huge, isn't he?
You know what? He's just got a rib. He's just got a massive rack of ribs, hasn't he?
He has.
Oh my god.
Right, so as we walk down a little bit further, there's
the
another
other
2
two.
here.
So we have seen all 8.
So all 6 are over this side and 2 are over the other.
So we've seen all 8 now.
They were definitely smaller over the other side.
So I reckon 2 acres the other side, 10 acres this side.
Yeah, it says 10 acres. This is massive.
Oh
Wow.
my god. I have some great pictures as well. Oh.
Wow.
See, look, I hate to say it, but this is way better than the pandas because I like seeing the pandas, but they just
They
sort
don't
of
do
sat there.
anything, the pandas, though, do they? That's the sad part.
But these, they are swimming about, they're jumping about, they're standing up for you.
That's a good shot. You can get a zoom in on that, Cod.
Oh yeah, well done.
Look at that.
Probably take it.
Now, a final pan of the area here. So it starts sort of here. It pans right around, right over the hill where we were, where the other one was standing up. And then right here is the other bit, and then another enclosure the other side. So this is 10 acres for 8 polar bears. Now, I know people are going to say they should be out in the wild, etc., etc. We're not here to debate that. This is beautiful. Really is beautiful. Fantastic to see. That's a real experience, that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We've been treated this year because obviously we did the pandas at Edinburgh Zoo before they leave, because they're the only ones in the UK currently still here, just about. And then we knew the polar bears were here because people have been recommending this to us in the comments for a while, but also they are linked with Edinburgh Zoo, so they're advertised up there as being here. And we've been meaning to get here for the last couple of years, genuinely have been meaning to get here for the last couple of years, but haven't managed it. But now here we are. And that was worth it, God.
100%.
100% worth it, but we've still got more to see.
They don't live on ice all year round, that's insane. Over here.
Now we've finally made it around to the tiger area. We were looking at this from the other side, and this is a one-way. Again, I find it quite annoying it's a one-way, but I'm hoping the tiger is still out because he was sitting under a waterfall. They've got a waterfall down here, which is quite nice. We've got some more monkeys here. I mean, you could argue they've got quite a lot of expansion space as well if they kind of want to.
All the lakes and everything.
On the way down, we found some okapi. Quite a rare animal, so a takeaway from some of the other animals we've seen in the African plains. These are more rainforest bound. Here we are at the tiger area. Here's the lovely waterfall. We can see it from literally just there. And there was a lovely tiger swimming in earlier. We could just see from a distance, but guess what? He's not here. He's not here, unfortunately. Giraffes have ventured outside. Not using the crossing today, but ventured outside for a bit of sunlight. Right, walking back down into Africa, and as you can see, it's a little bit busier. But zebras have ventured over this side now. There's apparently some ostrich as well, isn't there? We haven't seen the ostrich. I mean, they could be anywhere, to be honest. What I like here is loads of people with professional cameras here, and you do see that quite a lot when you come to zoos and safari parks. But here, there seems to be loads. There were loads, weren't there, up at the polars? Absolutely loads. But again, we've got near blue skies today. We've got sunshine, and the landscape here. I mean, no offence, I'd rather take a picture here than down at Marwell. We've made it back up to the top hub area, just to give you an idea. The lines are to the left, and just over the back over this side was where all the shopping areas were and the baboons. And here's the wallaby walkthrough. So we are actually looking for the Amazonia, which is the new area. Cody's directing me. You're doing directions, aren't you, Cod? And we think it's down here, but again, we've not seen a sign. We're going by the map, and we're not the only ones either that stood the map.
Their signs, because half of their signs still have signs for COVID.
Yeah,
So-
it's a little confusing, but we're hoping it's down here. We certainly haven't been down it yet, have we? So
No.
this is a place we need to investigate. We can walk over there. I think we're going. Can we walk? I think we can walk around there. Let's go walk around there. Right, Cody, we found it. This is the new area for this year. Right, we're in.
To begin your research adventure.
Right, we're in. We'll take pictures.
Yeah.
Right, so that's actually got a sensor on. That's really good. Where the other ones, the lemur one relies on you shutting the door behind. That's actually got sensors on either end, so you can't do it. So this is the rainforest area.
I see a capybara picture. That's all I'm saying.
Now then, I thought I could see a capybara. Cody's told me I'm stupid and I couldn't see a capybara. He thinks
Well,
it's
I don't
thinks
know.
it's a rock, was what he said. You think it's a rock. They're not advertised capybaras here, are they? At all.
We did not see them. I'm very positive because I did check for that.
So
before
we
came.
don't know. However, it would make sense if they are here. This is quite nicely put
If you
together.
look in the
isn't it?
trees, is there like a monkey or anything?
I don't really know. I don't really know. Yes, there is one right there. Look.
A monkey.
He's just chilling in the tree. We won't scare him. Is he going up? He's going to have a scratch, look, bless him.
Turn back around. Well, stay on the path. I'm not looking at I can't see any.
No, nothing in there. I'm telling you already, Cody. I saw one down here. You think it's a rock. I
No.
think it was a capybara's backside.
I think I was looking at the wrong thing.
Right, let's see what we can find. Okay, I have never been in this situation where there's nothing between us and the capybara.
Neither. I love it.
Like,
Why did Chesington just do this? Get like 26 more and just get rid of the rest of anything.
so I'm guessing it's not the only one because they don't like to live alone. In fact, no, I can see another one on the other side. Look.
I can as well.
Oh my god.
I just love how close you are. I can like wander over and give it a hug.
I'm gonna have to try and stop Cody wandering over to give it a hug. Oh my god, I'm actually gobsmacked. I'm actually gobsmacked by this. I'm just taken back by the fact you just walk with them.
I love it. Why does nowhere else do this?
I don't know, we've
Blackpool have got enough.
been everywhere, haven't we? I've never seen this.
Can't break them. I'm hoping they're moving.
I mean, that one is literally laying down
was gonna say.
snacking. That is you.
Yeah. Look at him, like. Just a big guinea pig.
It is a big guinea pig, yeah.
But
Okay.
better.
Wow. I'm actually taken back by this, I really am. Another new area we're approaching over here is the dinosaur walkthrough, and parks do really like their dinosaur walkthroughs. We see quite a lot around. I'm a bit hit and miss in them, if I'm going to be honest with you. There was one at Edinburgh, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Which was new, so it kind of explains why there's one here if they're linked. And it looks nice from a distance, but you just, I don't know. They got some animated ones, which I don't think Edinburgh did have.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think they had any, so it was nice to see some animated ones as you walk across there. We're not really going to show you much of this, to be honest. I'll just give you an overview now and you can pause and have a look to your heart's content. And we finish off up here at the sea line area. This is lovely, isn't it? How crystal clear this water is. And we can see 5 or 6 swimming around. You might be able to see them through the water there. The shadows come through. Don't know whether they're going to pop their head up though. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. And then over the back, sea lions over on the back. Sorry, the polar bears over on the back right. Sort of giraffe in the middle. Hyenas. Around to monkeys around this side. What a beautiful park this has been. That wraps up our time here at Yorkshire Wildlife Park, our very first visit to the park, and I have to say, it's far bigger than what I thought it would be. Really, really is big. You can tell it must be fairly new. I haven't actually checked the dates or anything on it, but there are some lovely, lovely exhibits and enclosures in there. Some really, really spacious ones. We said last year when we went to Chester that streets ahead of any zoo we got in the UK. Actually, I still believe it is still streets ahead. However, I think this is the next best one we've been to.
I think so.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think
yeah. It's just really, really nice. Now then, you know, massive, massive positives. The polar bear, you know, 10 acres for the polar bears, and seeing them was spectacular. It really, really was spectacular. Probably the best animal experience I've had at a zoo, personally.
Agreed.
Yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
And you know, I've been to Animal Kingdom, I've been to Busch Gardens, I've been to you know, some of the bigger places as well, but that for me is just the whole, everything about it, the aura, the area, the landscape, you know, where they are is just spectacular, absolutely spectacular. And you know, that may be closely followed by the capybaras, because this is the first place I've seen in the new Amazonia area where you're walking with the capybaras. They're not, you know, they're not behind anything, they're not behind a fence, they can wander over to you if they want to and come and say hello. They're there, and I've never seen that before. I've never seen it. We've had monkey walkthroughs, lemur walkthroughs and various things like that, but that is the very first time I've seen it in capybaras, and you're well happy with that.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well happy with that. Really close, weren't they?
Yeah.
So yeah, really, really brilliant, really brilliant. If I had some gripes, undoubtedly it would be map and signage. The map is appalling, absolutely appalling, and we're not the only ones saying it either. We've saw a couple of people whilst walking around saying, I'm going to throw a map in the bin because it's useless. I 100% agree, it really is. And the big maps in the park haven't been updated for 2023 either, so they don't even have Project Polar 2 on there. I'm not even sure that's this year's, to be honest with you, let alone the Amazonia area, so that's a bit disappointing. And yeah, the signage, again, the Project Polar 2 isn't signposted until you get down that area, and there's a lot of dead ends. And then the final thing is the one-ways. There's just no need to have a one. You know, the zoo is massive, the walkways are massive, the whole area is massive. There's no need for one-ways, absolutely no need for one-ways. And we kind of lost out on a really good tiger shot by obeying the rules and not going the one way. But don't let it detract. The place was incredible, absolutely incredible, and highly recommend it if you're looking for a family day out to a wildlife park. A shout out to Kay Crispy, who is one of our members. Highly appreciate it. If you want to be a member of the channel, it's just 99p a month. It really supports us in doing what we do. You've got an exclusive playlist, you get end credits, custom emojis, loads and loads of benefits for just 99p compared to other channels where you tend to only get emojis you can use. If you can't do that, which is fully understandable, please drop it a like. It helps more than you realise. But from UK Theme Parks, from this attraction vlog, thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.